But at any rate, I just wanted to get on today. I just wanted to really get on. I'm Dr. Patricia Rogers, and I'm a visibility strategist, and that's my business title. And my spiritual title is that I am definitely a believer and a woman of God. I believe that nothing we do can be accomplished without Christ on our side. And even in the bad times, even in the bad decisions people make, the shootings, the killings, and all of those things occur. Christ is already always ready and waiting for us to open our hearts to Him. But He's not going to force Himself on us, him, her, whatever your choice is. But mine, I choose to call God, your higher power. And so he's always waiting to take our lives in his hands and he can turn all the bad things that happen in our life, he can turn them all around. And it works out in our favor in the long run. When we allow him to come into our hearts and to live in us and through us, and to lead us and guide us on the path that he would have us to go. And that's one thing about living a good life, a spiritual life, is the fact that it is a decision. It's a decision. And I learned that years ago that it's the decision alignable. As to whether we decide to walk in faith, trust God, or trust in a power that's greater, far more greater than us. Like I said, whoever your power may be, but mine, I choose to call God. And I'm just so grateful. And I just felt led today to share. I'll probably be sharing a little bit tips just for the next few weeks, just share something about faith. Faith is a powerful word. It's a five-letter word, and it is so powerful when we exercise it. Faith heals. That's how powerful it is. Faith restores. I said that earlier, it turns our negative into positive. And sometimes things don't go our way. It still works out for our good. And faith definitely unlocks unlimited possibilities. And I'm sure we all can attest to that. So I'm just going to share this a little bit with you today, and then I'm going to let you go. But I felt led to share this, and I'm going to hope that it will touch your heart and that you can relate. But when we face life's storms, faith is the anchor that heals our wounded heart. And of course, faith heals by giving us the courage to release that pain. It gives us the courage to forgive ourselves as well as forgiving others. And faith allows us to believe that God's purpose is far more greater than our struggle. That is a word. When we can view those struggles and changes that we go through in life, when we can view them as taking us to our purpose, conditioning us for our purpose, when we can view it that way, then we can focus on the fact that God's purpose is far more greater than the struggles or the pain that we're going through. Faith also restores what fear and what doubt has stolen away from us. Fear and doubt, it steals our peace. Fear and doubt, it destroys our confidence. And fear and doubt also steals our joy. And one thing we don't want to do is allow anything and anybody to take our joy. But what I want you to know is that when we exercise faith in God or a power greater than ourselves, what that does is that it will remind us that even the broken pieces can be made whole again. But you gotta exercise faith. You have to believe it until you receive it. Faith unlocks unlimited unlimited possibilities. Again, you have to believe it until you see it. When we can trust beyond what we see, we got to trust beyond what we see, though. And that's a lot of people call that visualization. When we can trust beyond what we can actually see in our mind, we visualize it, then what happens is that doors open that we never imagined would even open. Dreams take form in our minds, and then they become a reality. Opportunities began to come in alignment, and guess what? Miracles are manifested. Faith is not just a belief. It is a power in motion. Yes, we have to believe it till we see it, but you still got to exercise those thoughts, those minds. You got to take action. You got to put some activity into what you want to receive. It doesn't just drop out of the sky. And when you hold on to the faith, you get to step into the healing if you're sick, restoration if you feel lost, and the abundant life that you were destined to live if you desire to walk in your purpose. I'm Dr. Patricia Rogers, visibility strategist. I am a child of God, and we look forward to chatting with you on the next session. Again, remember that faith heals, restores, and faith unlocks unlimited possibilities.